started with a text from Ryan Reynolds.
Wesley Snipes saved Marvel from bankruptcy in the 90s, and a resurfaced interview from 2015 suggests this would be the best payback.
It's in Marvel's hands. The companies have been good. They see the value in it. We see the value in it.
Blade kickstarted the superhero franchise as we know.
No mask, no cape, no tights, none of that. You know, straight up man.
After a string of live-action failures, Marvel was sweating, like the straight-to-video Captain America in 1990.
Scott Pollan as the Red Skull, and Matt Salinger as the Marvel Comics hero.
With Wesley Snipes pitching a Black Panther film to Marvel in 1992 with 3 different screenplays that were rejected, as he wanted to expose the world of Africa in a way that most people were unfamiliar with, contrary to stereotypes. For context, Snipes was at the height of his career.
Ain't no thing but a chicken wing on a string.
In the late 80s, Marvel was on the rise and Stan Lee was in great spirits.
Marvel being an empire, but it is a growing company.
And in the 90s, Marvel comic sales were booming as they became collectibles. But like NFTs, that boom stopped, and in 1996, tragedy struck.
History of Marvel. The darkest days were during the bankruptcy.
To stop Marvel from going bust, the company's intellectual property was divided, and whoever bidded the highest could take what they wanted.
Desperately needed money, so they started selling the movie rights.
To prevent the complete disintegration of the brand, Marvel began selling properties to any film studios brave enough to buy them, and then the first major film was born.
Looks like your mascara's running.
However, Wesley Snipes' team were aware of Marvel's shortcomings and thought the role was too weird for the actor.
Most of the representation I had at the time were very against me doing the Blade role.
Why?
With the secret comic fan essentially being a typecast.
They considered me a classical actor and a professionally trained actor, and it was beneath the skill set.
Growing up in the Bronx, Snipes began martial arts at the age of 12 and would learn several disciplines including capoeira, hapkido, kung fu, and jiu-jitsu, and he never saw anyone on screen like him.
I'd never seen a black vampire that did karate before.
Snipes knew they had to get it right or the film would look cheap.
We spent about maybe a month ahead of time choreographing almost all of the fight scenes. And I would do it in my outfit.
While remaining faithful to the sources.
Took a lot of inspiration from the original comic book and what people who are familiar with the comic book are familiar with. And did some innovations on it, brought it up to date, made it chic, made it funky, made it slick.
His lips literally changed shape while he filmed, and it can be seen in some of the movie scenes.
Oh, the first day of putting those vampire teeth in, and the difficulty we had talking.
And once he was suited up, it was action.
Once the haircut fell into place and the tattoos fell into place, everything else, it just started working.
During the press run, Wesley Snipes stayed in character.
Playing a comic book character is the best of all worlds, because anything goes. Create a different voice, create a different look, different sound, different way of moving with the talking. All the stuff very different from Wesley.
There were fears this film was going to bomb and jeopardize the future of further Marvel films being made, but Wesley had faith.
I think we're creating a shadow world where the bridge between what is reality and the unreal is very small.
And he was right, with Blade making $131.2 million from a $45 million budget. Marvel regained respect and people were willing to invest in their properties again, with 20th Century Fox releasing an X-Men film 2 years later.
Hang on to something.
In 2015, Snipes revealed he sat down with Marvel to talk about Blade, and although there is a planned reboot, it may not be too late to change things.
It's in Marvel's hands. The companies have been good. They see the value in it. We see the value in it.
I'm Markndrew. Follow for more.